Hi guys, Stork04 here. I decided to do something fun this time, throw my face in here to see how that goes. Today I'll be reviewing a game. It's XCOM Terror from the Deep. The game is quite a fun one. I remember playing it when I was a kid, and the nostalgia is just really fun. The replayability is off the charts. I mean, I went back into it instantly, remembering all the controls, remembering how many time units it took to get from here to there, and it's crazy how much I retained of all that stuff. It definitely holds up to time. I mean, the graphics aren't really that great, but I'm playing it and I'm getting it was just as suspenseful as when I was a little kid playing it. This time when I played it, however, I'm a little bit more wiser when it comes to video games. When I was a kid, I remember it being practically impossible to beat. But now, as an adult, I know the save quit feature. So at the end of every turn, you just save, and if people die, you just reload it and replay the same thing over again. Which I enjoy but don't enjoy. You can make it easy, you can make it hard. When it's hard, it's pretty brutal, so you almost have to do that. The newer XCOM games are a whole lot better at that, so they have more of a easy flow, so where you don't have to do things like that. And of course, I would say as far as kid appropriate goes, I played it when I was a kid, but it does have aliens dying and civilians dying. I would say if you're about 10 and up, yeah, I wouldn't, maybe a little 4-year-old not. But the story, it's pretty simple, but I mean, it's captivating enough. I mean, there's aliens that came and they landed in the oceans, and you gotta flush them out. And sometimes they attack the land, and you gotta save the civilians. You get money based on how well you do. The menus, I know I said I jumped right into it and I remember everything. I wouldn't call it intuitive. That's probably why I remember everything, because it was so complex that I had to really know all the nitty-gritty menus of everything. But once you know them, it's quite a fun play. As far as uniqueness goes, when it came out, it was the most unique thing I have ever seen, and that's why I was so addicted to it. I've never played a turn-based strategy game before, and I've always played like Warcraft, and I played real-time strategy-based, but I've never played turn-based strategies until I played this one. So it was really fun finding the math and just breaking down the mechanics of the game. This was the first real game to me that had mechanics where you can run into something and say, okay, let's statistically figure out if I have a 10% chance of living or if I have a 90% chance of living. So that was really fun. And the art style, of course, I wouldn't say 8-bit, maybe 16-bit? For its time, the graphics were incredible. Even now, when you watch the intro movie, I remember sitting here last week playing it, watching it, saying, oh, wow, I've seen some independent games that aren't even this good. And this is 10 years old at least. I can't remember when it came out. I was playing it in middle school, so it might have even almost been 20 years. And they didn't have trophies back then, so as far as trophies and if it's rewarding, it's definitely rewarding. They do have an encyclopedia type thing, so when you research things, you can find little tidbits, so that's fun. You kill Alien A, and then it has a whole description of Alien A, so it makes you want to go out there and find either the dead version or the live version, because each one has different descriptions. So it's really fun. Multiplayer, there is no multiplayer at all other than having people behind you yelling and screaming, don't go into that room, which is still quite fun. The newer XCOM has multiplayer mode, and it's fun. So if you're not too into retro games, I would highly advise get the new XCOM. If you don't mind the graphics, nothing beats this. This is where it started. I mean, there was XCOM UFO Defense that came before this, but this one is really the golden one in the series to me. I absolutely loved it. And You can get it on, I got it on Portal. I got like the first 6 XCOMs for $10. I don't even know if you can get them anymore if it's that old. Um, or if you can, you might be able to just find it for free. Um, and as far as games go, as far as if it's buggy or not, I've seen some weird things, like if you click on a square, he might go all the way around the room just to get to that square, even though he was standing right next to it, and he could have just moved. I don't know if that's considered a bug or just faulty mechanics. I guess you can semantics on that one. And as far as the flow of things, if you could just get up and leave, apparently you could just save whenever you want. When I was a kid, I never knew that. So like I said, as a kid, it was the hardest thing in the world because I would die every 2 seconds. But playing it as grown up, you could just save it whenever you want, and it's, even if you put it on max, if you really wanted to, you could save every single turn and just not die. I was playing this on Twitch. I started this thing where I go on Twitch, and if you do watch these review videos, you might have fun going on Twitch. I made it so where I come up with a review video every Thursday. So then every Thursday night, I do the new video I'm going to review, but I play it on Twitch so people can come and join and talk about the memories they had, or if it's a brand new game, just join in on the excitement. So I'm doing Twitch Thursday, Sunday, and Tuesday, and then I'm going to make the review video for the Thursday and then kick off the cycle again. So I was playing this one, and the people were really enjoying it, and I could tell that a lot of people had the same thought process as I did, and all the memories as a kid, and so it's fun, and I would highly advise to check it out. It's a great game, always one close to my heart, and it's fun to play. And thank you guys for watching, and if you did want to hit the like and subscribe button, I'd be much appreciated. And as I said, check out the Twitch channel if you want to come and see me play live and interact and chat with me. And thank you, and have a great day.